And we are, yes, we are officially live for all of you watching around the world. Let me know if you could hear me because today is going to be insane. Today's Monday. And for a lot of you, yes, food cooking, barbecue, 10 out of 10 top rated whiskey buy and avoid. Yes, we're going to start talking about that. Buy and avoid on the stream. 10 out of 10 reviews. And for all of you watching, yes. I'm ready to give you a great stream. For all of you, if you could do me a favor, yes. If you could do me a favor, don't forget to hit that like button for the stream. Let's get that algorithm hot. And for a lot of you, if you see what I'm doing, yes. We're going to be doing this beautiful thing. I hope all of you enjoy every part of this stream because these streams are not easy. And I want to make sure that you have a great entertaining maybe hour or two. If you haven't already, ladies and gentlemen, there is a poll in the chat room. Don't forget to click that poll. And if you haven't clicked that poll, go right now in the chat room. Click that poll. Be part of the chat room. And for a lot of you, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Reaper Crew number one. If you haven't already noticed, we are the number one trending channel when it comes to food. And I think we're the number one in beer, but this channel revolves around whiskey. For all of you do not know, yes, I am the Whiskey Reaper. You call me the Reaper. For all of you that have been here, I'm going to say this. Whiskey of last year, what was whiskey of last year? You guys already know whiskey of last year was Jack Daniel's Toasted. For 2025, it was a Toasted. But I have to present to you a little bit of other things. And one of the things that I want to show you today is this a buy or is it a skip? Is it a void? Is this 21 year? Is this 21 year a buy or an avoid? I'm going to talk about it on the stream. I'm going to give you the real hard truth about this one whiskey on this stream. I have a lot of whiskeys currently that I have in front of me. One of my other favorites is the rye recipe. I will be putting this one on here at Bardstown. Bardstown does really good ones. And is this one the replacement of that 21 year? Well, maybe it should be for all of you. I also have two other whiskeys out here for all of you. We got to start the stream up pretty hard. And how do we do it? Well, we have to do it perfect, right? On the stream, I plan on just drinking this. I'm just joking. We're gonna drink some water. But I have to say, I bought a beer today. I think you guys already know what it is. For all of you watching, let's take out our beautiful. Shout out to all of you. Let's take out our beautiful, yes, bottle popper. Let's take out that bottle popper. We're gonna be popping open a bottle right here, and we're gonna be seasoning this. Today, I will be barbecuing, so there's going to be food cooking. I'll be cooking on the barbecue. The barbecue is officially on. Charcoal grill. That's what we like to do on this channel. And for a lot of you watching, are you ready? Are you ready for me? Yes. I hope you are. By the way, huge shout outs to the USA. And yes. This is great. Shout outs to hockey. And of course it's going to rain. That's just what it is. All right, for all of you, let's start popping this open. I hope you enjoyed the whole stream. Woo! Almost fell. Let's pop this open. First drink of the day. How many of you back from work? First drink of the day. Today on the streams. Today we're doing a double stream. Morning stream, you saw me. I reviewed a Stogie. And we got a good appreciation from Pretty Timmy on the super chat today. Also, another super chat from James. Currently, right now, we're 5 minutes in. Hit that like button. And for all of you, of course it's going to rain. Of course. All right, here we go. Let's suck this up. This is the beer that I will say for all of you. Make sure to have this one. If you're Mexican, you might know what this is. I'm not Mexican, but for all my Americans, I want to tell you, I tend to tell you all the time, we bring you the best drinks possible on this stream. If I don't feel it's good, I throw it. You've seen me throw it. I've also spit it out. You've seen me spit it out on the stream. Two drinks that I'm currently drinking. Sprite. This is the chill, amazing, real good, cherry lime, insane. I can't say that I want to tell you to go buy it. I am not promoted at all by the company, but I will say for all of you, and shout outs to the ladies, all of you are going to learn how to cook. For each and every one of you, you already know what time it is. Yes, hit that like button, and let's start drinking this up. In this chat room, you will see 100,000, 200,000 YouTubers. There's a lot of YouTubers that come in here. One of the YouTubers that comes in here, he has a wood channel. He has about 100,000 or 200 or 300,000 subscribers. Shout outs to him. Also, we have a couple other people that come into the chat room. A lot of whiskey people that do have channels do come in here. I do not promote, but if I do see you often, sending super chats. If I see you often in the chat room, I will try my best to give you a good shout out. The shout outs on this stream and all the streams that we got are all the shout outs to all my members. So if you are a member, welcome to the membership club. If you're a member, you get a shout out. If you send a super chat, you get a shout out. And for all my subscribers, you guys are amazing. Subscribers, you guys are amazing. My voice is officially back. I've been sick for the whole week. And my official voice is official back. So for some of you, yes, we're drinking this, and here we go. Here's the meat of the day. So today, I'm going to show you, it's going to be a hard stream, very hard stream. Why is it a hard stream? Because it's raining. I'm in the back. I got the rain about to hit me any moment. And for some of you, if you don't know already, I think if I was 400 pounds or 350 pounds, if I was a fat boy, I'm going to say this, I wouldn't be able to do this. Thank the Lord I'm an athlete. Thank the Lord I've been raised an athlete. And thank the Lord that I'm number one, just like you. Here we go. So this that you see here is tri-tip. This is a 3-pound tri-tip, USDA Prime. This is beef tri-tip. I will show you how to cook this. I'm going to show you from the beginning to the end. I will show you as much as I can. Me trying to cut this when it's done. But for some of you, you have to understand this is a whiskey channel. And in the whiskey channel, what do you do on the whiskey channel? Well, you review whiskeys. I don't tend to review them all the time. I tend to tell you if it's good or bad. We reviewed a lot of whiskeys recently. It's funny how I say that, right? I don't tend to review, but I reviewed a lot of them recently. Yes, 2026 is going to be amazing. But one thing I ask for everybody in the chat room, do me a favor. If you can't send a super chat, all I ask is to hit that like button. Hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget, be positive, be funny in the chat room. Be funny, be positive, and just enjoy your time in the chat room. Enjoy what I do. If I drop something, enjoy that I drop something. If I break some glass by accident, enjoy that I break some glass. Don't you worry, you're on the other side. If you see some hateful comments that somebody says, yo, Reaper, I'm broke, send me some money. If you see those comments, you know what? We'll send them 50 cents. How many of you need some 50 cents? I'll send a stimulus package for some of you, 50 cents for each one of you. I'm just joking. I'm going to say this. We're going to be giving away a beautiful pack of, I'm not going to say what's in it. I was going to say, anyways, for all of you, you don't know what I'm going to say. That's the cool part. I've always wondered what it would be like to look at myself, watching myself. I'm never going to have that pleasure unless I'm 80 years old watching myself. Anyways, let's cut this open. On this stream, I'm going to be using 2 different seasonings. On this stream, Kinder's. Yes. Kinder's, the blend. We will also be using meat. Mitch. Me Mitch steer season. Yes, yes, me Mitch steer season. For all of you, I'm just gonna say this. Okay, I'm not Mexican. I know some of you might think so. I got a mustache. I'm not Mexican. Not no hate to any of the Mexicans, but I do know people come in here in the chat room sometimes and say, I look like Mexican OT. Who the hell's that? I don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. Or for all of you, here goes your up. Let's cut this open. Let's put it on here and let's start doing this real stream. Shout out to all of you that don't know what this is. If you don't know what this is, if you don't know what this is, shoo, you haven't been watching enough. I'm going to show you exactly what this is. Here we go. Let's lift this up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a tri-tip. Yes, yes, a tri-tip. If you have never seen me cook a dang son of a gun like this, I'm just going to say, tri-tip, tri-tip. You've seen me cook this before, but you haven't seen my face while I'm cooking this, right? Anyways, look at this beautiful tri-tip. Now, this tri-tip, okay, it's spelled T-R-I-P-I. I mean, wait a minute. T-R-I-T-I-P. I don't know how to spell. You can ask me how to spell my own name. R-E-A-P-E-R. I'll tell you that one. I don't know what 10 plus 10 is. I don't know what 2 plus 2 is. But I do know, and for all of you watching, I know how to do a tri-tip. And for a lot of you, if you have never seen a tri-tip, it's one of the biggest pieces of meat that you can buy. It is one of the honestly best pieces of meats that you could cook on the barbecue. Now, here's the difference between you and me. You, yes, Mr. YouTuber Online, you make videos about cooking tri-tip, Mr. YouTuber. You can't do it live. That's the only difference. And on these streams, you get to interact with me in the chat room. Don't forget to hit that like button. You can see the things that I drink. If I'm drinking something, it's because it's amazing. It's fantastic, 10 out of 10. If I drink something, it's not amazing, 10 out of 10. I'll rip into it. I'll tell you why it's bad. I also tell you, I'll probably spit out. I'll throw it. We do a lot of things if something's not bad. I do tend to rant a lot if something's bad. We have showed a lot of whiskeys last year in 2025. They're horrendous. I don't like to show the companies again. I'm not gonna say which companies, but there's a lot of companies out there for some of you. They don't need a spotlight for you all to be buying them, and then boom, you get home, you're like, Reaper said, this is good. You get home and you just feel completely bamboozled. That's not what I want to do. Point of the matter is, We're going to do this tri-tip. I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do. And for some of you, we're going to be drinking whiskey currently. All right. So for all of you, if you could do me a favor, be part of the chat room. Be part of the chat room. Somebody asked in the chat room where I'm from. I'm from the 305. Yes, yes. I'm from the 305. Shout out to the U. Shout out to the U. This is where the real thugs are at. This is where the real thugs are at. If you're not a thug, you ain't making it to the championship, college football championship. Anyways, I'm too hopped up. Too hopped up. For some of you that do not know, we are thugs out here. All of us. And if there's not a thug in Miami, well, they probably most likely just came from another country a couple weeks ago. That's what it is. If you don't know, I live in the city that you want to come into. This is Miami. I live in Miami. Shout out to all of you. Let's drink a sip. Anyways, let's start doing this. I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do. First, you need olive oil. Now, why do you need olive oil? Well, first off, you need olive oil because you need that thing to stick. All right, so let's put a little bit of olive oil on here. Shout out to all of you. Let's put that olive oil on the center of a gun. Before we put the olive oil, let's start drinking a whiskey. Okay, let's start drinking a whiskey. Forget about this olive oil stuff. Let's start drinking a whiskey. What whiskey am I drinking currently? To start off, it's the thing. This is hard. None of my streams are planned. Let me take us out of the screen. None of my streams are planned. So, what whiskey am I gonna drink? Let me just rip into that Knob Creek 21 year and just tell me. Let me just tell you guys why I'm ripping it. I know that everybody in the whiskey community, they just all follow the trend. I can't stand people that follow the trend. That's like getting a pet rock and everybody wants to get the pet rock. I can't stand it. If there's a trend and it's good, it's good. But if there's a trend and it sucks, sometimes you have to put yourself out there and be that guy. If they call you an asshole, so be it. Be that guy. Be that guy. Hyundais suck. You gotta be that guy. Volkswagens, man, come on. Volkswagens, come on. You know, sometimes you gotta be that guy. Why the hell did you get a Mazda? Sometimes you gotta be that guy that has to say what it is. If you are that person, you are not part of the sheep gang. You're part of that one of a kind. I don't even know if you're a sheep. You a bull. You a bull. You a wolf. You a wolf, right? You gotta stand up for what's right. You gotta stand up for what's right. If you think a friend is ugly and he's going for a woman and she's beautiful, you gotta tell him, look, man, look, calm down, my friend. If you ugly, you know you ugly. Why are you going for that girl? She ain't gonna like you. And if he says because he thinks he looking like Tom Hardy, sometimes you gotta tell him, look, my friend, if you go over there, you're gonna embarrass me and you're gonna embarrass yourself. Don't just know what level you're at. Over here, Junebug. Junebug, thank you so much, Junebug, for the $5 super chat. So Junebug, first super chat on the stream. We're gonna do this for you, Junebug. Junebug, 21-year Knob Creek. I'm going to tell you why this is not worth it. I know many people online and everybody's saying it's just completely not worth it. Let me tell you why. All right, Junebug. Now, I'm not gonna say this is bad. It's a goddamn good whiskey. But sometimes you have to know the value of life. It's the value of life telling everybody around the world that the 21-year Knob Creek is the best thing they've ever had? Hell nah. You better not tell everybody that. Here we go, Junebug, and for all of you, let's pour it up. Here we go. Before we even do anything, I want to say, for some of you, is this one better? Is this a that was an ugly, ugly laugh, right? I did it on purpose. Here we go. For all of you, we have a lot of people watching. Shout out to all of you. We're gonna have a we're gonna have thousands of people watching every stream this week. If you're one of those thousands of people watching every stream this week, you're amazing. You're actually watching one of the best channels that can ever be part of your feed in 2026. But you have to understand my personality. My personality is I'm an American. As an American, we all know that America, we're very, very deep into our country. And here in America, we tend to be number one in the Olympics. We try to be the number one in anything. Football, baseball, hockey, you name it. Point of the matter is, huge shout outs to the Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas Golden Knights. Shout out to the Vegas Golden Knights. Okay, here we go. For you in the chat room. Here we go. Gold. I see you, Gold. Texas. I see you, Texas. Member, I try to see all of you that have memberships. Members, subscribers. Your subscribers are great. I'm gonna say this for all of you. Let me make sure am I live? Am I live? I think so. Good. All right, we're good. Okay, so here we go. For all of you watching, Knob Creek 21. Now, for some of you, I want to make sure you guys are clear with what I'm about to say. My short video, I just posted it, I think this week. We got thousands of people watching it. I said on this one, 2021. Now, if I said 2021 on this one, it's not a 2021. I said it to see who is paying attention. Also to get people commenting in the chat room. That's what it is. I have a specialty when it comes to YouTube, and my specialty is to make you guys comment in my short videos. So for all of you, here we go. I'm just going to say this for any YouTuber out here watching me. I know we have a couple that are watching me. If you're unattractive, you know how many subscribers you can get by literally making a channel about showing people like me and other people how it feels to be you. There's so many people who would like to watch that. Anyways, I'm not here to help out any other YouTuber. I'm here to do a stream. But I do know that many of you in the fragrance community, you like to talk about fragrances. In the whiskey community, everybody in the whiskey community tends to just talk about whiskeys. I'm the only one that I'll just straight up say it. I think this nose is fantastic. Fantastic nose. Only issue is I paid $267. I did a review on this one already. And for some of you, here we go. Cheers, all of you. This is going to go for the first super chatter, Junebug. Let's drink up. That is not worth it. It is not worth the price. It's good. I'm not going to say it's not good. It is good. I feel personally that this bottle should have been less money. I should have been paying $200 for this, not $267. This over here hits me with a blast of tobacco. And I've told many of you, if you don't like tobacco, forget about the wood on here. If you don't like tobacco, it looks like my dog's dirt. That's tobacco. If you don't like tobacco, forget about the wood that this has. Forget about the wood that this has, okay? Forget about it. Just put that in the back of your head. If you think you're going to taste wood, you're going to taste that wood. You're going to taste that wood. That's what I told her. Point of the matter is, this one just has a strong presence of tobacco, strong presence of oak. There is a very much of a fruity note on here. If I can tell you exactly what this really just tastes like, I'm just going to say this. It tastes like a 12 year and the 15, a little bit of the 18. That's what it tastes like. I'm not going to say this is the best whiskey ever. Is this the best whiskey I've ever tasted? I can't tell you that because it's not the best whiskey I've ever tasted. But there's so many people on YouTube. So many people on YouTube. Is everybody's taste bud fried? Is that what it is? That's why they can't cook. They can't cook tri-tip. They can't cook anything. They have to buy a microwave pizza. Is everybody's taste bud fried? What the hell are they tasting so crazy amazing about this? It is. It's good. It's good. But is it? That's it. I can't say it's very good. Let's go for this one again. Shout out to all of you. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Somebody says propane is gross. Concur. I concur. I concur. Here we go. Drink this up. It literally gives you, and I'm going to say this. This is the only thing I like about this. The tobacco note, and it gives you a little sour fruity note on here. That to me, the little sour, it's like a little. It's not, maybe it's not the sour. It's like a. Maybe it's not a sour. It's like it has a. Here we go. The oak note. That's what it is. The oak note on here, it's charred up to the point that it almost gets to the point that it's almost bitter, but it's not bitter. It does have brown sugar and all those Kentucky notes that you want with a long finish. It's good. It's very good. I just can't tell myself that this is goddamn amazing. I can't say to myself and to all of you that you should go out there and go crazy looking for this. It is good. I wouldn't personally recommend anybody buys for $300. No way. Now, do I want to recommend this other bottle I'm about to have? Okay, so we're going to put this away. This is it? Yes, 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 yes. Now, this one. Now, this one. Now, this one is really intense and insanely good. One thing that other bottle lacked that this one has is vanilla. This one is literally cast strength. This is literally their newest release of cast strength, super cast strength. This was clocking at 126 proof. Other ones clocking at 100. Over here, Daddy C, real good. Thank you so much, Daddy C, real good. Here we go, drink this up. Ice is not worth it. That is not worth it. Every time I'm trying to go back to that one, I'm trying to tell myself it's so worth it. It's good as hell. It's good. It's good. It's very good. But there's so many other whiskeys that we can say are just so in the ballpark of just where's oh man, let me just put this. You know what? Good. Damn, this is goddamn good. I mean, are we not joking out here? We got good whiskeys. I'm gonna go to this one now. Let me go to this one now. Good whiskeys out there that you can find. Who the hell keeps on saying that freaking bottle is so amazing? It's goddamn good, but damn. Anyways. Shout out to all of you. Let's pour this up. Okay, we're going to start seasoning this, okay? So for some of you, I'm going to go to the cast strength. We're going to start seasoning. Here we go. Let's start seasoning. Seasons. What else we got? Olive oil. Let's start. By the way, it is raining out here. You can hear the rain. If anybody wants me on their channel, it's going to go up in price. I had a price for any of you that wanted me on your channel, which was $500. $550 if you wanted me on your channel. The only way I get on your channel has gone up in 2026. The price of me has gone up, so I do know that somebody asked on the stream that I'm welcome to come to this channel for whenever they want. I will not come to anybody's channel, and there's always a price for me to come onto the channel because, well, I say what it is, and some people like it. Some people actually can't stand it, and people that can't stand it are there watching. Point of the matter is, the price! I'll talk about it. Point of the matter is, let's talk about this. Kinders, the blend. Start putting this on here. Remember, if I do come on to anybody's channel, there is a price, and you can officially use whatever it is on that stream that you did for whatever you want. Anyways, the point of the matter is, putting this Kinders, yes. Kinders the blend. Shout out to all of you, Kinders the blend. It's going to be $1,200. I might as well make it $1,500. $1,500. I'm not playing around. That's going to be currently right now at the beginning of 2026. Our stock is going to go higher by the end or the middle of summertime. At that point, we're going to go crazy on the price. I'm going to say it's a lot of work to be on live stream. So for some of you, if you think you're going to get just a T-Boo, what do they call T-Boo Reaper? No, ain't going to get the T-Boo Reaper. Anyways, here we go. Let's try this out. You see, I can enjoy the cast strength better on this cast strength. And for all of you, there we go, cast strength. This is 126. This is the newest addition to Knob Creek line. They're putting the single barrel cast strengths out there. They used to have the full, what is it called? They used to have the high proof, barrel proof, but now they call them cast strengths, single barrels, and it's 126 proof. Before, Knob Creek used to have 120 proof on their barrel proofs. Nose is insane. Caramel, beautiful caramel and vanilla, and then it has a strong hit of oak. So for some of you, cheers to all of you, drinks up. That right there is a hell of a mark. Oof, that's so good. And this is why I say the whiskey, the price doesn't matter. The year doesn't matter either. What matters is just like Mr. Russell in Wild Turkey. And by the way, we're adding a steer season. Mr. Russell in Wild Turkey said the perfect age of a bourbon whiskey is 8 years. He said it. He said 7 to 8 years. That's what Mr. Russell said, and he's been around for like 100 years, right? Wild Turkey, shout out to Wild Turkey. I don't even have a turkey product out here. Not one turkey product. I have Jim Beam, I have Buffalo Trace, I have Jack Daniels, I have Jim Beam again here. Point of the matter is, this is excellent. This is insanely good. I'm gonna also say, for some of you, I forgot to mention this. I drank this one yesterday. I was watching a football game yesterday. I was telling myself, there's no way I just paid for this, and I can't really honestly give everybody a good impression on this. There is one note on here on the finish that reminds me of, because I had a huge reminder. There's one note on here that reminds me of fudge, a brownie. There's a chocolate note also on here on the finish. So think of, with the Knob Creek 21, think of when you're biting into a brownie, like a fudge brownie. And huge shout outs to my member. We have James, member Jay. I believe Jay, you gotta get that membership. Jay, what you doing, Jay? Jay, what you doing, Jay? Gotta renew the memberships. My ranchers, you guys have to get that renew the membership. Don't forget, it's a big thing to renew the membership. If you don't, it kind of makes me look like my moderator just showed up without his shirt on. Holy Lord, my moderator just showed up without his shirt on. That's what it feels like. Anyways, I'm not here to try to manage you guys. You guys are moderators for a reason. Point of matter is, look, Bend Knob Creek 21 has like a brownie chocolate kind of a finish. What am I talking about? Brownie chocolate. It's like if you just bit into a brownie chocolate, at the finish when it gives you a little bit of a bitterness and a little bit of almost like a fudge chocolate in your teeth, and you just still taste it, but it's almost like charred up kind of feeling. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That 21 year has a little bit of that finish. Personally, to me, I can recommend this one to everybody. Cast strength 126. I can recommend this one to everybody. But I cannot recommend the 21. I'm just gonna say this again. I don't want to recommend this to everybody at all. Only for the whiskey enthusiasts are the only ones that I would recommend that to. If you're a whiskey enthusiast, you might like to buy all the whiskeys possible. You are the only ones that I recommend it to. I will not recommend it to April Neal. I will not recommend it to some of my members. Maybe James. I can't recommend it to James. AM doesn't drink whiskey too much. He's one of our moderators. I can't recommend it to him. Jason Kane, do I recommend that to Jason Kane? Jason Kane has a collection. He's one of our members. I don't recommend it to him. Edgar Romeo, I don't recommend Edgar Romeo to buy the 21 year Knob Creek. Definitely don't. Joe Unfiltered, he's a member. Yes, I recommend Joe Unfiltered to buy that one. I do recommend him to buy that one. Pretty Timmy, don't recommend Pretty Timmy to buy one. Adventures, I don't recommend Adventures to get that one. Farm Kitty, I'm gonna say that in the middle. I don't know where her whiskey collection's at, but if she likes, if Farm Kitty in the chat room, if Farm Kitty likes Knob Creek 18, if she likes Knob Creek 18, 21 year, give it a shot. Give it a shot. Now that we say that. I'll just say that. Boom. I just had Jim Beam products. And by the way, James, thank you so much, James, for a little appreciation in the chat. Remember, Super Chats go a long way. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Don't forget, Super Chats help out a lot. Today, on today's streams, we have a total of about $25. Does that mean I'm not going to stream tomorrow? That doesn't mean that. It just mean Monday. People are working. Let's pour this up. It says old granddad, 7 year. This is clocking in at 100 proof. It's clocking in at 100 proof. And I'm going to say currently right now, holy Lord, we officially have 130 votes. If you haven't already, hit that like button. This is Peanut Central. Peanut Central. All right, let's flip this up. We got to make sure that this is seasoned nicely. We got 50 likes on the stream. And for all of you, we're about to officially do this over here, start seasoning. Shout out to all of you. Here we go, Kinders. Start seasoning this side. Somebody over here in the chat room. Why would you talk like that? Why would you talk like that? How the hell am I going to talk? I know people don't know that I have an accent. I'm from Miami, my friends. Some of you watch me all the time. You should know I have an accent. People don't know, do they? Here we go. Shout out to all of you. So Kinders, yes, the blend. Now we're gonna be putting over here. Shout out to all of you. Steer season. And the steer season, we're just gonna blend it up over here. By the way, we did unban a lot of people. There's a lot of other moderators, previous moderators that banned a ton of people. They banned a ton of people. Let the people say whatever it is. Let the people say whatever it is. I do know that we had a moderator one time. He banned people because they were calling him something. I forgot what they were calling him. He doesn't have a wrench anymore, but everybody's unbanned over here. We don't ban people out here. We don't ban people out here. Banning people is for schmucks. Banning people here is for schmucks. Okay, we have to turn this. We got to turn this around. Before we turn around, shout out to all of you. Let's officially drink this. You guys are awesome. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Oof. If you want, honestly, creamy peanut, shout out to all the ladies, if you want creamy peanut in your mouth, this is real right there. Oh, Granddad 7 Year, one of the best bangs for buck. Is it the best whiskey in the market? It's not the best whiskey in the market, but it's a very good one if you really want a creaminess on your nut. Shout out to all the ladies. That's one that you should definitely try and look for. Oof, I'm gonna say this. This is a big piece. I might not even cook tomorrow. Nah, I'm just joking. I'm gonna probably cook. Last time I cooked, what was it I cooked last time? I usually give my dog treats, and the way to give him treats, I give him in the morning some of these cuts of my meat. I don't remember what it is I gave him. I gave him one time a piece of, I think it was picanha. We're gonna flip this around. Shout out to all of you that have dogs in the chat room. Shout out to all of you that have dogs. Shout out to all of you that have dogs. And for some of you, I'm going to say this. For some of you, I do know that my moderator's a king out here. Shout out to all of you that are king. Moderators are king. Members. Yes, James. I see you, James. So I gave my dog's like 80 pounds. I gave him a little piece of, I think it was picanha, and it didn't sit well in his stomach. Some of the fat didn't sit well. He vomited the next day in the morning, I think all morning. And I'm trying to stay away from giving him cuts that have a lot of fat. If you guys have any dogs, remember, my dog, and maybe your dog too, my dog is big, strong. You could put him up against 6 dudes. He'll rip up all the 6 dudes. I don't give a damn how big the 6 dudes are. He'll rip up all the 6 dudes. You could put 6 MMA fighters around him. He'll rip them up all up. Point of the matter is, just because he's a big dog and a strong dog, it doesn't mean that his stomach will not accept there's certain meats that he just doesn't accept. As if for some of you that have dogs, don't give your dogs a part of the fat of the meat. I messed up doing that last week. I think it was the last time I did picanha, and he vomited all morning. So we're not going to talk about that anymore. But I want to give you guys a little, just a little things you guys should know. And for some of you, we're going to move this out of the way. So currently, we're using the seasoning. We're going to let this season very nicely. You guys are awesome. And for some of you, you already know in Miami, you know what we got down here. Shout out to all of you. Let's drink this up. That is very nice. I can't say that it's as good as that Nom Creek that I just had. We just had this one earlier. Was this one? We had just this one recently. Okay. We had just this one recently. By the way, shout out to Ryan Quinn in the chat room. Hope you had a great birthday, Ryan Quinn. In the chat room, Jake. I see Jake. For some of you, I'm going to say this. I'm going to clean my palate a little bit with this beer. Beautiful beer. Where are we going to put this? We'll put this over here, huh? Yeah, look at this. Look at this. This looks good. Ryan Quinn, I hope you had a great one. I'm going to also say for some of you, I have a beer in the freezer. I got to move that beer. Holy Lord. Came back to 2 super chats. First super chat over here. Jake. Hi, Jake. He had asked, do I make tripa? Okay, so this is the stuff that we made on the stream before. Beef cheek. Beef cheek is amazing. I've also made beef heart on the stream. Yes, beef heart. I've also made cow tongue is my favorite. For some of you that do not know, some of you do know. I said for Jake, he asked if I make intestines, which is tripas. He asked if I make intestines or molija. What the hell, molija? I don't know what molija is. I have a feeling that what molija is, what he means molija, I think what he means is, I could be wrong. I think molija is like, what is it? Like the inner trap or something like that. I think that's what it means. I don't like to cook that unless I'm doing Asian food. Even then, it's hard for me to show it on the stream. But we've done beef heart. We've also done beef cheek. Beef cheek is so beautiful. It's very soft. Ryan Quinn, thank you so much, Ryan Quinn. Ryan Quinn, man, huge appreciation to Ryan Quinn. You guys have no idea how much it takes to me to do a stream. Remember, I'm buying some of this stuff, and for some of you, it's not easy. So Ryan Quinn, huge appreciation. Jake, huge appreciation to Jake too. I think it was there in the morning stream. Today, officially, on the streams, currently on this one stream, we're at $36. On the early stream, we were at about $16, so we should be currently right now at $50 on today. Huge shout out to all of you. And why do I tell you the tally? I want to make sure you guys know the tally of today because we try to get to 100. So for some of you, over here, Ryan Quinn, I'm going to say it's Ryan Quinn. Huge shout out to Ryan Quinn. Thank you so much. He says, for some of you that didn't see his comment, Ryan Quinn says, yes. Happy Monday, Reaper Crew. Happy Monday. The best day of the week, Ryan. Best day of the week. On the stream, it's hard for me to do this stream because I have to transition from here to the barbecue, but we're still here doing this. Beautiful. Now, what you want to do is on your tri-tip, you want to make sure that this gets just good amount of seasoning. You want it to you want to put it on the side. You want to make sure that it's not hot. Over here outside, it's not hot out here. What you want to do, you can put this away for an hour. Or you can put it away for 30 minutes, 40 minutes in your refrigerator. If it's hot inside, you have no AC, you can keep it out. The point of the matter is, you're going to be cooking this. Make sure to understand this can't be cold when you're cooking it. All right? No cooking cold. All right, for anyways, here we go. We have to achieve 100 likes. Member, Jake, yes, Jake. Jake Ram, 1628. Member. Welcome to the membership club. Jake, thank you so much for getting that membership. And for all of you watching, there you go. Your name is officially highlighted in the green. This is what it is. Be part of the chat room. Have your name either blue or green. If your name's not blue or green, your name is regular color, well, you're a subscriber, and I really appreciate you. But a huge appreciation to Jake. He just got his membership on the stream. Last stream, I believe we got Bobby. She got her membership last stream. And for some of you, don't forget to renew your membership. I do know that some of you haven't renewed it. Make sure to renew it. I do know that Jay is one of our members. Jay, you got to renew that membership. Here we go. Let's drink a sip. That is good. If you guys have any topics, remember, for our members, you have one free message on every month. You can put in the chat room. Use that member message to put a topic on here. If you want a topic, any topic you want. I don't care what it is. It could be any topic. You can put it in the chat room, and officially, I'll be able to officially give you a little shout out in the chat room, and I'll be able to read that topic, whatever topic it is you think. Okay, so I'm just going to say this. We have some of these out here. We're going to go for another whiskey over here. Jake Ram, 1628. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. He says over here, remember even thou you drink Stella. I was going to buy Stella today. As a matter of fact, I was going to buy Stella today. Problem is with Stella, this is just me. It's just me. When it comes to Stella, I feel like I should be having some Italian spaghetti. I feel like I should have some Italian meal. That's what I just feel when it comes to Stella. Just the name itself. And Stella Cold, ooh! You have some beer or some Stella Cold, real good. Real good. Stella, I'm going to say it's right now. Stella's good. Stella's good if it's really cold. The best Stella's to get is the cans. Get the big cans, all right? For all of you boys and all of you ladies, here we go. Jake, thank you so much for being a member. Here we go, drink some. In 2026, I have really stepped it up. I need to step it up even more. I'm going to step it up even more, but it's, remember, I'm a human being, yes? Or maybe I'm not a human being, right? Maybe I'm just a goddamn alien. Here we go. We're going to drink this. I'm going to drink this. Ryan Quinn, biggest super chatter on the stream so far. Ryan Quinn. Biggest super chatter on the stream so far. And for some of you that don't see what it says Reaper is king. Reaper's king. For all of you, everything's looking good on the stream. I can't say any negative things. This stream has been fantastic on a Monday. So far, we're having a great time. Last stream also, huge shout out to George Zaharoff. Today, I'm not wearing his fragrance. Today, I'm actually wearing Chanel. You can see the morning stream for some of you. Jake, you can see the morning stream. You can see the fragrance that I'm wearing. Chanel Super Leggera. Here we go. Drink a sip. Somebody said in the chat room, Blue Moon. Holy shit, am I so sick of Blue Moon. I'm so sick and tired of Blue Moon. You guys have no idea. There's some beers that I'm so sick of. Blue Moon is one of them. I'm so sick and tired of that Blue Moon. Every time I drink a Blue Moon, I get sick. I don't know why it is. I just not like Not like tipsy or drunk, or I don't get drunk. I get sick, man. I don't know what it is. It's like I get any flu that's in the bar or any flu that's there, I get sick. All right, let's pour this up. Let's see if this got better. I hope it got better. This is the weed version of the Borustown Bourbon Company. They have done a lot of releases. I can't tell you how many they have. They have so many releases. Shout out to Ryan Quinn. So many releases. Shout out to Jake. So many releases. But the one thing I want to say on my mind, when I first had this, I told myself, you know what? This is really, it's good. Under $50. Like, how the hell are you going to say no to that? Was it better than Blanton's when I did this one? I don't remember if I was better than Blanton's, but I do remember that when I had this, by the way, I have so many whiskeys. I have all the whiskeys in the store, right? I have all the whiskeys in the store. If there's ever a new whiskey, I don't even open it sometimes. I just get it, and when I want to open it, I open it. Now, George Zahorov, I don't know if you guys know in the chat room, he's one of our ranches. He's a owner, a business owner. He owns Zahorov.com. He owns the Zahorov line. He is so eager for me to pop open a bottle sometimes. I order a bottle. I get it. He knows that I get it. And I don't open it. I don't open it the same day. I don't open it there. I just want to have that feeling of having something and appreciating it. And the one thing it is with whiskeys, for example, like this one, this is my favorite one, right? Shout out to the huge likes that we have on this chat room. This is one of my favorite ones, right? I have like a total of, I think, 4 more bottles of this that are literally not opened. We just drank a brand new one recently. We just, I think we drank the whole thing of one of them. It took us, what is it, half a year, 6 months. I have so many whiskeys. I have literally all the whiskeys possible. And there's some more that I have. I have all the Stag Juniors. I have all the Stag Juniors. I just don't open them. Why the hell am I going to review all the Stags? Anyways, for Manny, I do know Manny in the chat room. Supposedly he doesn't open his bottles. Shoot. Forget about nosiness. Cheers to all of you. Drink us up. And for Jake says, hey, Reaper, one of my girlfriends got me a LV Imagination. It's legit. Louis Vuitton Imagination, it is legit. If a woman gives you that, that means that she really likes not just you, but she really likes your pee-pee. Here we go, drinks up. Cheers to all of you, drinks up. Jake, I have a feeling your girlfriend likes your pee-pee a lot. That LV is expensive. Don't look at the price. This is really good. This is really good. This is really good. Fruity notes. Wait a minute. Holy Lord. Wait a minute. My computer wants a... Hey, do you guys rather me with a hat, no hat? Rather me with a hat, no hat? What you think? Let me know, chat room. We got a lot of the chat room's dominated with men. So you men, you don't give a damn. But you let me know. No hat, hat. No hat, hat. Let me know. Or we just flip the hat. It's really good. I'm gonna make sure because I have for some of you, I have the computer on so that I know that I'm live. No hat. Here we go. One person said no hat. How many of you want to know which one? No hat? Let me know in the chat room. No hat. That hat is doo-doo. Oh, shoot. Sideways hat. Who the hell said sideways hat? You look good either way. Point of matter, sideways hats like this. Looks like a goddamn freaking, what's it called? Beastie Boys. And for some of you, shout outs to the Florida Panthers. Shout outs to the Florida Panthers. Shout outs to the Florida Panthers. A bandana, somebody said. A bandana. A bandana. You should see my bandanas. I have some real strong bandanas inside. Strong band. No hat, no hat. Hat upside down, maybe. Ooh, somebody said hat upside down. Rally cap, rally cap. Rally cap. Let's get that rally cap going. Okay, we're going to do no hat. Most of you want no hat. Most of you want no hat. Let's do no hat. It makes me more of a chef, right? Now, to make me more of a chef, all the chefs, if you don't know, the special chefs, they tend to have their hair up. If you ever, what's the sound? If you ever go to Japan, one of the top chefs always have their hair up. My hair is probably as long as Steve Aoki. My hair might be as long as Steve Aoki. You guys know who Steve Aoki is, right? Somebody says, yeah, I like the hat. I like the hat. The hat is officially, shout out to the Florida Panthers. This is our Florida team, number one South Florida team. Bring the hat back. Bring the hat back. We'll bring the hat back if you want. We could bring the hat back. But this is my Florida team. Shout out to all of you that are in Florida. No hat, no hat, somebody says. Okay, for some of you. So we got no hat, no hat or hat. You let me know. For all of you, I'm just going to show you this. So the bottle is, yes, Bardstown. I recommend some of you that are new, buy this one. It's good. It's good. It has the wheat. Look at the wheat. Beautiful wheat in the back. Beautiful wheat in the back. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful wheat in the back. I did a stream earlier today, and I told everybody the reason why you should officially try to look unattractive. When you look unattractive, it actually, if you're a handsome looking guy, it actually helps you out personally. Women focus more on your personality, and I think that's kind of what I want. I don't want people to be telling me, look, man, I'm handsome. So for some of you, I could put earrings on if I want to. I'm not going to do that. That's going too far. That's going too far. That's going like Michael Jordan too far. Michael Jordan's a billionaire. I'm not a billionaire. For all of you, here we go. Shout out to all of you. Be part of the chat room, yes. We're going to drink the rest of this. Over here looks good. Yeah, yeah. Somebody says in the chat room, looks smelly. This is looks smelly. What are you cooking? Try a tip. Keep on with those comments. If you comment right now, I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds. Go rapid fire in the chat room. Rapid fire in the chat room. I will be responding in a couple minutes to anybody says anything. Over here, Jay. Freaking April, she says. Okay. I'm going to say this. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole. So he says, are you Spanish? I have everything, yes? I have everything. What do you think I am? Send me a chat room. Let me know what you think I am. What you think I am? If I have straight hair, if I have straight hair, what do you think I am? What do you think I am? I have straight hair. Straight hair. What do you think I am? Anyways, before anything, I think I'm going to put my hat back on. Let's put my hat back on. Hat or no hat? Hat or no hat? Okay, let me do this. Man, that beer. That beer just cleaned out my palate. That beer just cleaned out my palate. Everybody saying, "Hey, there we go." Okay, anyways, for some of you watching, we're gonna drink the rest of this. There you go. Some of you guys said, all of you said no hat. Then all of a sudden now you're saying hat. Some of you fugazi. How many of you fugazi in the chat room? Here we go, drink this up. Miss Swan. I saw the movie when it first came out. Black Swan. God, that Black Swan movie. God, got to be the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. I remember I was watching it, and a long time ago, I was watching Black Swan, one of the worst movies out there. Here goes, drinks up. You look like Leon Black Swan, Miss Swan. I did see that movie. Who the hell is? Wait a minute. Liika. Who the hell's Liika in Black Swan? I don't even know. Cosmic Kitty, let me know. Cosmic Kitty, let me know. Who is it in that movie? Who is it that you're talking about? I need to know. While I know what Cosmic Kitty is trying to say, I want to make sure that some of you ladies understand. Okay, I'm going to say this. I did watch that movie, Black Swan. It was a dud. It was a dud. Big time dud. It was probably one of the worst times in my life that I've seen a movie. It's one of the worst movies ever. Black Swan. Ah, damn, that movie is so bad. I don't even know what the hell I kept on putting myself into that torture. I was torturing myself. Cosmic Kitty over here. The chick in the Black Swan was very hot. Over here, James, in the chat room. You guys are fun in the chat room, real fun. Man TV. Okay, I'm gonna focus on what I'm doing because I don't even know what the hell you guys are talking about. You guys are talking about the lady from Man TV. How dare you? How dare you? The lady from Mad TV that will always say that one word. Oh, shoot, I know what you're talking about. You look like a man, Miss Swan from the late night comedy TV show, Man TV. I think I know what you're talking about, the Asian lady. There's an Asian lady. I think you're talking about the Asian lady that make me laugh. Here we go. We shout out to all of you. I can guarantee you nobody in my family looks like that. Over here, I'm gonna say this. We're having Buffalo Trace, but this is not a regular Buffalo Trace. It's a store pick. Store pick. Shout out to all of you. This is a store pick. Store pick. And for each and every one of you, I'm gonna say, Asian lady, cosmic. That Asian lady was funny, wasn't she? The good thing is that I don't have small eyes like that Asian lady. Here we go. We're going to drink this up. For each and every one of you here, you guys are amazing. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We're going to end the stream right now because I'm going to go cry in the bathroom. Shout out to all of you that know what it is to go cry in the bathroom and then throw up. I don't think I've ever had that situation. Thank the Lord. Here we go. Let's drink this up. This is a store pick. This is Sazarac store pick. Buffalo Trace. And the one thing about this bottle is, we just opened this up recently. I do suggest many of you, if there's ever a bottle in the store, this would be the bottle to get. But you have to understand that the store picks are the best one. If you buy the small 750, it's not as good as buying the big 1.75. 1.75 has a little bit more age, and some of you don't know because you just don't know enough. The 1.75, to me, I was told a long time ago that they have a little bit more age on them compared to the small little 750s. Why? Because they use those blends of those extra barrels and they blend in a little bit more age on the bigger 1.75s compared to the 750. But if you buy a 750 at a store pick, you will have an excellent, excellent bottle. Always find a store pick of these. They usually have a sticker on the side. Anyways, I'm not talk about that anymore. Shout out to all of you. We have 63 likes on the stream. A total of $40 on this one stream today. Earlier stream we had $16. We're literally $70 away, $70 away on the stream for a complete 100. Hundo. How much can you get 100 in Cuba? I have no idea. I have a feeling that Cuba is going to be free. You're going to see Donald Trump's going to do something. Anyways, I'm going to drink this up before I officially have this Buffalo Trace. Cosmic Kitty, shout out to Cosmic Kitty, member. Ooh. Member, this is the best spot they have released. You could buy this in the can. I only show you the good stuff, Ryan Quinn. It's called Sprite Cherry Lime. Cherry Lime. And it's absurdly, insanely good. Really, really good. Really, really good. Somebody said in the chat room, look, man, I didn't trim this up. I just want to keep the fat on here. I know somebody said, bad trim, bad trim. Whoever said bad trim, somebody might be a butcher in the chat room. If you're a butcher, here we go. Let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you. I was offered a butcher role recently. It was summer 2025. I've never been a butcher in my life. Never been a butcher in my life. I've never been a butcher in my life. I officially was told by the manager of Publix, and if I'm ever a butcher, you know what? I'll tell you guys I'm a butcher, and I'll tell you guys where to see me. And I will appreciate all of you to visit me. If I ever become a butcher, I've never been a butcher in my life. I have a store manager, big store manager from Publix. He knows that I buy all the products. I don't really promote Publix. Publix in Florida is a big grocery store. He knows that I'm a YouTuber and he's seen my streams. He says my streams make him want to cook on the weekend. Shout out to the store manager. The store manager, amazing store manager. Anyways, getting to the point. Let's get to the point out here. We're not here to bush around like other YouTubers out here. We're here to tell you the real thing. By the way, if you haven't bought this, shout out to Five Banaka Sprays. Five Banaka Sprays is actually from North Miami. I can give you his address in the chat room if you want me to give you his address. We like to give addresses to people that are good. Point of the matter is, Five Banaka Sprays lives in North Miami in the chat room. If you see in the chat room, man, Five Banaka Sprays, he has so much hair in his chest. Holy shit. Don't go visit his channel. He's a hairy dude. I have a little bit of everything in me, and I have a little bit of Asian. So for some of you, I can't grow a full beard. I don't get a lot of hair in my ass, and I also don't get a lot of hair in my chest. So for some of you that see me, yes, you see me like a man, but there's all type of men. There's men that can grow huge beards. Shout out to ZZ Top. There's men that can grow there's men that can actually grow beards. They're ugly, but they have to grow beards to cover themselves up. I shave as much as I can. I keep my mustache going because I like my mustache. I've always liked my mustache. My chin, I have to keep a little bit of hair here. If not, it looks like my chin looks like two balls, two nut sacks. So I keep my hair growing here, and I do shave it down. I'll never let my hair go bad, right? Never let it go bad. Anyways, let's go back to the point. The point is, I could get a big role in being a butcher in Publix. It would mean the morning to the afternoon. I currently don't need a job. I don't need a job because I have a great job currently, what I have, and I have YouTube. But for some of you, let's drink this up one time. It would be actually fun. It would be actually fun for, he doesn't know, but hopefully he's not watching. It would be fun to be a butcher for 6 months. Learn everything because I don't know anything about butchery. Learn everything from the guys. Learning from the guys how to cut, how to use a machine, how to trim perfectly. I show you guys how to trim, but when I show you how to trim, I honestly have to tell you, I'm not a professional. And I won't ever tell you that I'm a professional. I'm a professional live streamer. Yes, I'm great. But I can tell you, why did I leave the fat on here? One reason. And the one main reason that I left the fat on this one tri-tip, you take out all the fat, if I trim out all the fat, that goes with all the fat on here, I'm going to be left with no moisture. My barbecue currently over there, the charcoal grill, is on. But I can say that I don't have any moisture in my charcoal grill. What's moisture? I can add a little bit of water on there to give it a little moisture, but if I don't have any moisture, what is it without fat? And moisture allows this piece of meat to stay nice and juicy. Not only stay nice and juicy, some of that fat will obtain some of that moisture on here and help it out. And the fat is also good for you. Some of you don't know, picanha, when it comes to picanha, this is not picanha, but picanha do have to cut some of the fat. Anyways, was that a rant? I don't know if that was a rant. On the stream, we have so many people watching. So many people watching. I want to know what you feel about this stream when you're watching. Comment in the chat room. Comment in the chat room. Comment in the chat room. Let me know what it is you feel when you're watching. I need to know. What do you feel when you're watching? How do you feel when you're watching me? Do you feel like, holy shit, I need to break my TV, broke my TV? Do you feel amazing? Do you feel entertaining? What do you feel in the chat room when you're watching? Because I don't even know. I don't watch myself. I don't rewatch any of my streams. Never rewatch them. I'm like Johnny Depp. I don't rewatch any of my streams. Anyways, Buffalo Trace. Shout out to Buffalo Trace. The best Buffalo Trace you can buy is the store picks. Let's drink some. Store picks is amazing. Over here. Ah. You know what that is. Shout out to Sweet Milk. Over here, if you want to see a good fart, you go check out Five Banana Sprays. Last stream he did. I commented on the last stream he did. And you can hear the biggest fart you've ever heard in your life. If you really want to hear the biggest fart you ever heard in your life, and you want to feel like you're eating some spaghetti and somebody just sharted in your spaghetti, go check out Five Market Sprays. Five Market Sprays send me $2 super chat. If you would have sent me $5, I wouldn't have said nothing. But I gotta say, Five Market Sprays. Thank you so much, Five Market Sprays. He says over here, I feel like smacking my lips right now. Right about now. I feel like smacking my lips right about now. You have no idea. For some of you, shout out to Five Banana Sprays. Thank you so much for the super chat. I don't think you guys understand I have a lot of people in the short videos that always say, "Why is he smacking his lips? Why is he smacking his lips? Why is he always?" I got so much saliva in my mouth. My saliva in my mouth is like a pit bull looking at me. Everything I'm tasting on the stream stays in my mouth. They say our taste buds have a total, our taste buds on our tongue and in our mouth, we have a total of, hear me out, a total of 324 nerves in our mouth that can taste everything. 324 nerves on our mouth that can taste everything. I can literally on the stream. I'm watching you guys. Shout out to all of you. We have a lot of people that have been watching the stream. We have a lot of people that have been sending super chats, commenting. Be part of the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe. We have about 70 likes. Hit that like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. I have so many flavors right now. So many flavors. One thing I'm going to say. I'm going to say. I have the Jalisco beer in my mouth, still lingering. I have the spot. This is the spot that I would recommend Five Monaco Sprays to try out. It's so good. I have the sweetness of this Buffalo Trace. You want me to tell you what this Buffalo Trace tastes like? How many of you want me to tell you? My grandfather was Jewish. One of the biggest honcho grandfathers I have. I will not tell you who he is. Biggest honcho. Might be the biggest. Might be as big as my grandfather was. He was bigger than some of the people in Soprano. He was huge. I have another grandfather. My other grandfather, great for his country. Point of the matter is, you guys in the chat room, you guys are awesome. Remember, chat room members, don't forget, you could officially, by the way, Five Monaco Sprays. Five Monaco Sprays. We're not going to respect you, Five Monaco Sprays, till you get that membership. Get that membership, Five Monaco Sprays. If you get that membership, you can see those private member videos, private short videos, private live streams. In the fragrance community, how many people have subscribed to our membership? We have a total of about 5% of subscribers that have subscribed to our memberships. Get that membership. There's a small fee in the membership, and some of you, all of you, can afford it. The bigger the membership, the more you get, the bigger approval. But for some of you, I would recommend you get that small membership. Let me put this aside. The pizza's aggressive. You know, pizza? We're going to be reviewing some great pizza. Somebody said something in the chat room, pizza. We're going to be reviewing some great pizza. I do want to review this weekend. This weekend I will be reviewing. For some of you to look forward to some of the things that we're going to do this week. This week, I will be reviewing dessert, one of the top desserts here in Miami. I will be reviewing one of the top desserts. I actually have one of the top desserts from Miami inside, but I have to do it before because if it's shit, I ain't going to do it. I will be reviewing this week also. In this month, I will be reviewing a lot of different things. For some of you watching, here we go. I'm going to pour this up. Let's pour this up. Is this the best whiskey on the stream? Maybe not. Now, if you're Jewish, shout out to the people in Miami that are Jewish. You want to tell your story? How many of you wanted me to tell you a story about a Jewish man? Multi-millionaire Jewish man. You let me know. Ain't no way. This is ain't no way. This is one of the best. One of the best. One of the best. It's one of the best. By the way, before I do that, I'm gonna drink this Sprite. Hit that like, but if you haven't, drink a Sprite. Okay, let me try this out. I'm gonna have to start promoting some of these. Free promotion? Shouldn't be a free promotion. Shouldn't be a free promotion. But I'm gonna do it. Shouldn't be a free promotion, but I'm gonna do it. In honor of my members, let's put this over here on the side. Over here, beautiful. Oof. Ah. Oof. That is literally I'm gonna drink this in a spot. Here we go. Damn, it's so good. That is so good. Holy crap. That is so good. This is honestly one of my favorite bottles from Buffalo Trace. That is so good. God damn, that's good. Is this better than Macallan? To me personally. To me personally. To me personally. This over here is better than Macallan. This is better than Blue Label. This is better than all the whole Artbeg line. I love Artbeg. I love Artbeg. I love Highland Park. I love those Scotch whiskeys. Aberlour. I love Aberlour. Glenlivet. Glenlivet. Love Glenlivet. But I'm sorry to say, my heart is set to be an American. And as an American, to me, as an American, this is better than Macallan. Just this one bottle. Better than the Artbeg line. Lafroig. This is better than Lafroig. It's better than Glenlivet. Highland Park. What can I compare this to? What can I compare this to being one of the best? What can I compare this to being one of the best? I was gonna get up. Why was I gonna get up? Forgot what I was gonna get up for. Oh yeah. I was gonna get up for something. Holy Lord, somebody just timed up somebody. Who the hell got timed out? Somebody got timed out, put in the corner. If you got put in the corner, holy shit, what the hell did you do? Did you drop the soap? Holy Lord. Anyways, point of the matter is, look, this is honestly, I can't say that there's a better whiskey out there when it comes to Scotland whiskey. People from Scotland are just they love this. They're the Scotch whiskey. They love the single malts. People in Scotland love the single malts. They love their peat whiskey. They love their whiskeys that have age. The more age Scotch whiskey has, tend to get a lot of more fruit notes. Some of that smoke goes away, and then some of that oak just presents itself with a little bit of vanilla. And sometimes, remember, in Scotland, what they do is they tend to use bourbon barrels. What is this? This is a bourbon. Yes, it's a bourbon. They tend to use bourbon barrels. So for some of you, I'm gonna say it's a big thing to see American companies out here losing their ground to Scots companies. It's kind of hard to say. You shouldn't be losing your revenue in a year for a Scotch whiskey. People should know that Buffalo Trace is number one, right? Buffalo Trace has always been number one. Currently, I think for the last 20 years, ever since the Pappy Gate came out, it was just number one. And I don't care about any poll out there. You can't tell me that there's any poll out there that's going to put Buffalo Trace ahead of any other company. Buffalo Trace is the number one company. I don't give a damn what Maker's Mark says, Mitch Kerr says, Jim Beam. I don't care about any of these companies, what they say. The matter of fact is, straight up, Buffalo Trace is the number one. I can't say that there's another company out there that isn't. I'm gonna put this low because I'm done. I'm done promoting that. That's as much as you get. As much as you get at promotion. Here we go. Shout out to all of you. When it comes to Tennessee whiskey, let me start to show you the best Tennessee whiskey. But I kind of want to go back to that Knob Creek 21. Right? I want to go back to that Knob Creek 21. Shit, I need to clean this up in the bottom. A little bit of oil on here. Oof. So it was out of the way. Damn, my neighbor, she got that stained booty. Stained booty rim. Not, did I say the rim? I mean booty wall. Shows all ladies that have a steamed booty wall. Here we go. We're going to drink this up. Okay. We're going to go on to the best. Does this look good? Does this look good? I don't know if this looks good, does it? Does this look good with the... I'm going to move this over here. Oof. Shit. Did I just stain that whiskey? How the hell? What the? How the hell do I have that stained? As you can see up. Somebody says Jack and the Coke in the chat room. You don't want to put this with Jack and Coke. If anything, Dr. Pepper, right? I have Dr. Pepper inside. Shout out to Dr. Pepper. So this is the whiskey of the year from last year. And now that I'm saying this, I kind of feel it's disrespectful for me to be saying this with just this on the screen. Now that I say that, maybe it is a little bit disrespectful for me to do that. What I'm going to do is, it is a little bit disrespectful for me to do that. I got to officially do the right thing. What is the right thing on the stream to do? Well, the right thing for me to do on the stream will be to put the 21 year against the 21 year Knob Creek against the undefeated whiskey, right? Okay, for all of you, I want to make sure you understand. We're going to be putting up the 21 year against this Jack Daniels. That's what I'm going to do. Now, I got to figure out how I'm going to put them both on the screen. How the hell am I going to put them both on the screen out here? I got to figure that out. How we can do that? Do I want to put the Weller Foolproof that I have inside on the stream? Do I want to put the Sam Houston on the stream? Do I want to put the Weller Reserve on the stream? Do I want to put some of them? I don't know if I want to put some of them on the stream. Honestly, it's too much of a risk. Everybody's going to see it. They're going to want to buy it. I'm not trying to. Oof. Okay, this is starting to tilt. By the way, what you hear is my neighbor's dog. Okay, you guys see everything, right? Good. Let's focus on this. Boom, you see everything? Shout out to all of you. 75 likes. We're 25 away from 100. Hit that like button. 25 away from 100. Okay, is it finally time? Shit. Wait a minute. Okay. Chat room, let me know, chat room. Should I take this meat? Is this meat making you annoyed? Should I take this off the screen and just put the whiskeys? Should I take should I take this meat off the screen and just put the whiskeys? Chat room, let me know. Let me know, chat room. Do I take this meat off the screen and just put the two whiskeys that we're gonna put? I'm going to put two whiskeys on here. Knob Creek 21 and the whiskey of 2025. We did call this the whiskey of 2025. We take the meat out. Do we take the meat out? Do we take the meat out? Once I start grilling, you will not see my face, so I want to give you more of my face currently on the stream. All right, some of you said in the chat room, they go, let me know, yeah, take the meat out, take the meat out. Take the meat, son of a bitch, take the meat out. Are we going to do that? Are we going to take the meat out and we're going to go straight on just to the whiskey? Let me know. Take the meat out. We got two people that said it. If two people said it, that's good enough for me to say, let's take this off the screen. Okay. Let's take this off the screen. Here we go. We have our meat over here. Oh, with this. We have our meat over here. Can we change the angle? We can change the angle. But if I change the angle, it's going to be on here forever. If we change the angle, it's going to be on here forever. I kind of feel like this 21 year doesn't, I think gets too much praise, man. Honestly, I think it gets too much praise. We're going to see how that goes. For some of you, I'm a trained professional. For all of you watching, I'm a trained professional. We officially going to do this. Don't want to get us closer. Do you guys want to get closer to me? Let me know, chat room. Do you want to get closer? Let me know. Do you want to get really, really close? Let me know. It only takes one person, one of our ranchers or one of our members. You want to get really, really close? Really, really close? Let me know, chat room. Do you want to get really, really close? If you don't want to get really close, don't be shy. Say it. Don't be shy. Say, hell nah. I want to get real close. I want to get close to them lips. Let me know, chat room. You want to get really, really close? Looks good like this. Somebody says the obsession is real. Who says obsession? What happened? In the chat room, let me see. Somebody just called me a prostitute in the chat room? Shit! Just keep it right here, Ryan Quinn. He doesn't want to get real close. He didn't want to get close to my lips. Ryan Quinn, shout out to you, Ryan Quinn. For some of you, we're going to do it like this. We're not going to get real close. Because if you guys get real close, you're going to feel something suspicious about yourself, right? All right. Anyways, this is as close as we can get. I don't want to get too close. All right, good. Let's pour this up. Reaper's pay to play. That's what it is. Here we go. Let's pour this up. Somebody said they don't know what real close is. How do you know what real close is? Real close is getting closer. Over here, Jack Daniels, Toasted Barrel. Yes, Toasted Barrel. Shout out to all of you. You know what? Let me make sure my barbecue's on. Holy shit. It's cold out here, so you know what time it is. Let's make sure my barbecue's on. Oh, my barbecue's on. Hell yeah, my barbecue's on. My barbecue's on, all right. Gotta make sure it's not, it didn't turn off. Shit. I should get close. I should get as close. Shouldn't we? Shouldn't we? What you think? How closer can we get? That means that all of this is gonna be gone. Damn. I think we should get closer. Damn. I can't tell you that is not ridiculous. That's ridiculously good. Let's get it closer. Maybe this is too close. Is this too close for comfort? Let me know. Let me know. I'm representing Las. Yes, I'm representing Las Vegas. Is this too close for comfort? Okay, this one's out. This is too close for comfort for some of you. Shit. Real insane. Beautiful Jack Daniels. Beautiful Jack Daniels. Single barrel. Reason why I say it's single barrel is because this is a single barrel. It's a little bit dark. A little bit dark. You see the darkness on here? There's an amber color on here. Now, we're gonna talk about this soon. Let's see. That is exceptional. That is fantastic. There's nothing bad about that. Melted marshmallow, everything above. This is a perfect 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100. It's so good. Insane. And we have it in a Glencairn channel. So all of you that know what it is to drink a whiskey in a Glencairn, or for some of you watching, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit that like button for all of you watching. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, Jack Daniels, single barrel heritage. Beautiful. This one's clocking in at 100. I do know that some of you already know this, but this is clocking at 100 proof. So for some of you, 100 proof is beautiful, but this is something you want to have. My mouth is popping. There's so much flavors in that. It is honestly outstandingly insane. Real good. Real fantastic. Love it, love it. But is it as good as a 21? The 21 has just different characteristics. Honestly, it has a bunch of different characteristics. Somebody says they're from India. Shoot! We got somebody from India in the chat room. Hit that like button, India. Hit that like button, India. We have a lot of people actually that do watch us cook from India. You already know if you've been watching from India, I like to cook cow. I like to cook cow. Somebody in the chat room is from Texas. Shout out to Texas. Don't be mean, Reaper. Okay, my bad. Somebody's from Detroit in the chat room. These taste buds are going crazy. They say the mosquitoes, a lot of mosquitoes in Detroit went after the snows, right? Under this, I'm wearing my tank top. I'm wearing my tank top. Shout out to all of you to know what it is to have a tank top. Oof, this is good. I'm going to say this. Don't be mean, Reaper. Here in America, we have Sprite. Somebody says, the guy from India says, nice, bro. The guy from India says, nah, bruh. Tank top, that's a muscle shirt. Dog. Tank top. Everybody wears tank tops, man. You got to wear a tank top if you haven't. Go get yourself a good tank top. Go get yourself a good tank top. We're too close. We're too close. How many of you think we're too close? We're too close, man. I ain't trying to make out with no woman in the chat room. Let's back up. It's back up. I ain't trying to make out with no woman in the chat room. She has some ladies with them brown nipples, pink nipples. If you have a small nipple and it's like a mosquito, holy shit. That's horrible. Anyways, what are the whiskey would I put if I put it on here? Somebody's from San Antonio. Shout out to you from San Antonio. Somebody over here from Dallas. Shout out to all of you from Dallas. Okay, that one's really good. I gotta go back to this one. Somebody's from the Bronx. Somebody's from the Bronx, New York, New York City. How big is big nipples? Somebody says in the chat room. If it looks like you got a mosquito bite, they're too small. Here we go. Shout out to all the men out there. Men, if you have pepperoni nipples, let me know in the chat room. If you tell me you have pepperoni nipples, I won't eat pizza for a whole month. Okay, we're going to have this. Put it over here. Boom. What other whiskey that I want to... What whiskey that I want to put on with this? I can't drink that Knob Creek. You got to be out of your mind. Okay. Toasted, 21-year, fruity, tobacco. Toasted marshmallow. We should just put this spoon back on here. We should just put this back on here. I didn't see. Jake says he has small nipples. Shout out to all the small nipple gang. If you're a man, you're good. If you're a man and your whole nipple takes over your whole fucking chest, yeah, that's what you call pepperoni nipples. You, my man, keep the shirt on. Here we go. Somebody says DC in the chat room. Shout out to DC, the chat room. Washington, DC. Somebody says, go Texans, go Texans. Today is officially a football game. Texans are playing against the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers pisses me off so much. God damn, he pisses me off so much. Aaron Rodgers pisses me off almost as much as Tom Brady used to. Somebody says over here, go Steelers. Somebody else says over here, salami nipples in the house. Oof, salami nipples. Somebody's from Louisville, Kentucky. There you go. Shout out to Louisville, Kentucky. Biggest super channel on the stream is officially. This is ridiculous. On the stream, it's 6:53. 6:53. Holy Lord. Somebody says, what's your favorite song in the chat room? Pantera. Figure out what Pantera song it is. Here we go. Drink us up. I'm not drinking that Buffalo Trace. Ain't no way I'm drinking that Buffalo Trace. This Knob Creek 21 year. Somebody says, Mouth for War. I think it's called, this is really honestly, Mouth for War, no, not it. Walk, not walk. Somebody get close. Pantera. What's my favorite what's my favorite song? I have a lot of favorite songs. Reaper over here, April says, Reaper, we know your favorite song. There you go, April. She knows my favorite song, but she can't say it in the chat room. She can't say it in the chat room. She can't say in the chat room my favorite Pantera song. What? Just my favorite song in general. There's a lot of songs from Pantera that are good. Pink Pony ain't it. Pink Pony ain't it. God damn. Who the hell said Pink Pony? Time out. Time out. Put him in time out. 1 second time out. Holy Lord. Who the hell said Pink Pony? Definitely not it. Definitely. No. Definitely not it. Yesterday I was listening to one of my favorite songs. It's one of my favorite songs is Cemetery Gates from Pantera. Cemetery Gates is such a good song. It's not my favorite song. Somebody says Half Bread. Nope. You got to get better. I mean, I'm a dude that, honestly, if you see what I showed you the essence of beauty. I show you the essence of beauty, right? What is my favorite Pantera song? If you figure it out in the chat room, if you figure it out in the chat room, I'll give you a shout out if you figure out in the chat room. Ever tried High West? High West is a waste of money unless it's a black label or it's highly allocated bottle for $100 MSRP. We have a lot of High West inside the house. I don't like to show them. Still Austin needs to chill out, though. Over here, $20 for a great bottle. Recommend $20. If you hit $20, what I recommend, that's a super chat. I'm sorry to say I can't recommend you. I know what it is. I'm about to say it. You guys already know when I'm about to say it. You know I'm about to say it. You know I'm about to say what it is. Benchmark. I'm not going to say which benchmark, but super chats are big. Becoming. Look, this isn't Nine Inch Nails. Becoming is not the song. Becoming is not my favorite song. Pantera, which is my favorite Pantera. By the way, my favorite song in the world. My favorite song in the world. Number one favorite song. Reaper feeling that. Reaper feeling that. Jake, thank you so much. I don't think I'm feeling it. Like, I think he's talking about like tipsy wise. I have to put this meat on here, by the way. We have to put more olive oil on here because that is not good enough. That is not good enough for me to put it on the barbecue. Shows over. We have a lot of people. 81 likes. 81 likes on the stream. 300 comment. 300 poll for any of you that hit the poll. Okay, I'm going to give you the recommendation. Usually I give recommendations on Super Chats. You can always send a little appreciation in the chat room. There's a money sign, Super Chat. The best $20 bottle you can buy, Benchmark Top Floor. It's $15. Benchmark for $20. Benchmark Bonded. It's $19.99. And if you want to spend $5 more, Benchmark Single Barrel, $24.99. The three best $20 range bourbon whiskeys in the whole market. Over here. Thank you so much. The Smoker. Thank you so much. The Smoker 575. There you go, the Smoker. If you're smoking up some meat. Thank you so much, the Smoker. Thank you so much for the Smoker in the chat room. Send a little bit of rupees in the chat room. If you're smoking up any meat, mind yourself, Benchmark, Bonded, or Single Barrel, or Top Floor. Top Floor is the cheapest one. That's my recommendation. The best, cheapest bourbon whiskey on the market. Do not buy the Benchmark 8-year. Oof, it's good. 82 likes. Thanks so much. 82 likes on the stream. Okay, I'm going to say this. This is good, but it's not really. 21-year Knob Creek. 21-year Knob Creek. Thank you so much. The Smoker 575 trying to show support in every stream. Thank you so much. Another way to show support, don't forget to get that membership. We got a membership. It's officially on the stream. On the stream, you get that membership. It's officially in the chat room. Let's drink the rest of this 21-year. Which one's better? This has a lot of chocolate. It has a ton of chocolate. This is my third day drinking this. And the third day I'm getting a lot of chocolate. Is this better than this one? If I was to drink a whiskey for the whole week, say one whiskey for the whole week, which one would I drink? I'll drink this one for the whole week. If I was to drink one whiskey for the weekend, this is the whiskey I would drink for the weekend, right? Around friends, which one I want to give around friends? I want to give my friends, if anything, around friends this one. It's perfect. This is perfect. Now this one, I'm gonna say this. I don't know how to put this right here. Bam. This has it like a brownie chocolate taste to it. It has a brownie chocolate taste to it. There's no other whiskey in the market that has that brownie chocolate. It's almost like a fudge chocolate that it has on the finish. There's no whiskey out here that has this. I don't think there's a whiskey on the market that has this. Maker's Mark has a chocolate whiskey. Has nothing to do with this one. This one's just beams. Beams tobacco. It beams tobacco. Thank you so much, Mary. Marie. Mary, thank you so much. 740. Don't forget to become a member. This one beams, Mary. Mary. Thank you so much, Mary, for the appreciation. This one beams like a brownie, like a chocolate brownie. But like a chocolate brownie is not super decadent. Like a chocolate brownie is like over toasted, overcooked. Mary, thank you so much. Smoker, thank you so much. On the stream, biggest super channel stream is Ryan Quinn. It has a chocolate essence on here. It has like a chocolate presence. It has a chocolate, just a chocolatey chocolate feeling on the finish. It lingers. It's almost like it's just in my teeth. And then it has a tobacco note on my teeth. Like if I just smoked up a Maduro, not a Habano, a Maduro tobacco stogie. It is honestly, it's very unique every time I drink this. But I'm trying to figure out why the hell people on YouTube really recommend I don't recommend this to anybody. I don't want to recommend this to everybody. At all. Should we put this on ice? Maybe on another stream I'm gonna put it on ice. I don't want to put it on ice on this stream. I do want to put it on ice, but I don't want to put it on ice on the stream. On ice, this might be so much different. The oak note on here is almost like a charred up oak note. And for some of you, personally, I'm just going to say this. I still recommend this one. I still recommend this one over that one. It's crazy to say, but I recommend that Jack Daniel's single barrel, the Heritage, over the 21 year. I can't even tell you why. Maybe price. Maybe price. Maybe price. Maybe price. Maybe price is what or a reason why I recommend it. I'll put this down. Which one do I recommend for some of you to buy? Knob Creek 21 year or the Toasted Barrel. In honor of all of you, I'm just going to say this. The one that I want to report is the Jack Daniels. I don't want to report the 21 year. Straight up. And for some of you that believe me, thank you so much for believing in me. You just saved $300. You just saved $300 for believing in me. It's a huge thing to believe in me. Huge thing. All right, for all of you, let's put our meat on here. I'm going to move it around. We're going to go to the barbecue. We have a lot of stream to go. Please give me a topic. Please give me a topic. I need a topic. I need a topic. Let's start moving this around. Reaper best ham for a steak. A DY. Okay, for this one, Jake, for this one, medium rare, 135. Okay, so our achievement, our goal, not an achievement, our goal on the stream is, and here we go. This is for Jake. Jake, on the stream, my goal for this tri-tip is 133 to 135. All right, 133 to 135. Use a temp gauge to figure out how your temperature is. By the way, this is too far away. I'm sorry to say, but this goddamn camera is too far away. Are we good? Oof. Are we good? We good. Okay, so this tri-tip. Here we go. I'm gonna say this. This tri-tip. We're just gonna aim for this one. This tri-tip. 133 to 135. Temperature to get medium rare. If you get it more than 135, 140, 550, you're getting more to the well range, well done. All right. This meat is a tri-tip. I'm going to just show you some of you. And before I show some of you, when I put this on here, I should pour another whiskey. I'm not. I'm pouring another whiskey now. Point of the matter is, this meat has thinner pieces, and thicker pieces. And the middle part is the thicker piece, and then we have a little bit of a thinner piece on the edges. The middle part will be medium rare. Most of the time, if you don't pay attention, but we're aiming to take every notch on this stream to check this. You can reverse sear this, and reverse sear this is officially, I'm going to explain to you what reverse searing is. Let me just make sure that I clean this up. Yes. Reverse searing on this piece of meat will mean that you're going to put it far away. You're going to put it far away from the charcoal, and you're going to start to heat up the outer side of the meat and the inner side of the meat. The inner side of the meat will start cooking up, but the outer side of the meat is going to get a good layer of cooked up time. The middle side will not be cooked up till you put it to sear. This is what I'm going to say, at the 115 temp range, or the 116 or 120 range, you can officially start searing this. So what does it mean to sear this? On the barbecue and charcoal grill, you're going to start to cook this up. That means you're going to put it on top of the charcoal at that time, and you can start to make it colored. You're gonna butter. You can put butter on this if you want. I don't plan on putting butter. But if you do put butter on here, it's gonna make it better. You're gonna add more fat on here, and let's see, it's really good. But the problem is, this is USDA Prime. This should have enough fat on here that I don't have to put any butter, right? Once you put it in the farther end of the charcoal, right on top of the charcoal, you can start moving it, and you can start changing it, like flipping it, so that it gets nice and brown. Once it starts getting nice and brown, you're going to check the temp gauge, and the temp gauge should be about 133 to 135 temp on this tri-tip. So there we go for somebody that want to learn about this tri-tip. There you go. Those are the techniques. Easy techniques. Real easy techniques. Somebody said pellet. If you have a pellet grill, you're cooked up. If you have a pellet grill, woo! If you have a pellet grill, you do the same thing. But here's the thing. On a pellet grill or on a smoker, you're going to take off. This is my suggestion for any of you that have a pellet grill or a smoker. Let me tell you a suggestion right now, okay? I'm going to tell you a suggestion right now. Before we tell you the suggestion, I kind of want to drink a whiskey. I kind of want to drink a beer too. I'm going to drink the lighter one of the beer whiskeys. Let's drink the lighter one of the whiskeys, and we're going to put this over here. Okay. Somebody just asked in the chat room if you have a smoker or a pellet grill. Okay, if you have a smoker or a pellet grill, let me tell you exactly how you should work the smoker or the pellet grill. This is going to be a very key for some of you. If you're not watching right now, you're losing this, right? Okay, so, by the way, shout out to my chat room. Shout out to my chat room. Shut up my chat room. Okay, so if you have a pellet grill or a smoker, you're going to be doing the same thing, but the only thing is, on the smoker on the pellet grill, you're going to let the heat build up, right? Temperature on the pellet grill don't matter. 275 or 325. Temperature in the pellet grill, 325 or 275. It don't matter. You can put it on the smoker, 275 or 325. My recommendation, if you have a pellet grill or a smoker, try to keep it at 350. It's going to be better for you. Make sure to cook this to the point that when you start to click it, check the temperature again. Same thing. 115 to 118, around that range of temperature. If you see the temperature on that range, take the son of a bitch out. Now, this is different. This is different. Completely different. Completely different from a charcoal grill. Now, we're going to be cooking on the charcoal grill. All right? And take note. If you're smoking on a smoker or a pellet grill, take the son of a bitch out of the goddamn grill when it's 115 to 118, around there, right? If it gets to 120, take the damn thing out. Take the damn thing out. Put it on a plate. And if you need to, rub a little bit of whatever marinade you want to on the grill. On the tri-tip, on your tri-tip. Or you could put a little bit of butter. You can put a little butter, melted butter, obviously. Don't put the damn whole butter like you're doing your ribs. This is not a rib. Melt the butter, and then just glaze it on your meat. It don't matter how much seasoning you put, whatever seasoning, right? And now you're going to go for 133 to 136. You're trying to go medium rare on the smoker or the pellet grill. You're going to put it back on the pellet grill or the smoker. But if you put it back in the pellet grill, the smoker, try to put it in the far side. The farther side is going to cook slower. You want that smoke or that pellet smoke or whatever it is you're using to heat up your tri-tip. Once you get to 135, take the son of a bitch off. Take the son of a bitch off. Give it a couple minutes, 10 to 15. Let all the juices just flow, and then you cut it in the middle. But remember, here's another thing also. Some of you don't know how to cut the tri-tip. There's grains on here. Cut it with the grains. Would you see the grains in the middle, wherever you're cutting it? Cut it with the grain. There's lines. You see the lines? Cut it with the grain. After you cut it with the grain, you're going to cut it against the grain. All right? There you go. That's for the pellet smokers and the smokers that are cooking this on their barbecue. Well, we don't have a pellet smoker, and we don't have a one of those ridiculous smokers. Damn, that whiskey's insane. 88 likes on stream. It's time to finally start cooking, okay? time to finally start cooking. How are we gonna start cooking, man? It's gonna be a hard transition. Hard transition. Jake, thank you so much. A hard transition. Let's start drinking this. Hard transition. Let's start transitioning into the barbecue. How do I transition this into barbecue? We're gonna go black. We're gonna go black completely. We're gonna go black completely. Against ready? We're gonna go black completely. Before we go black, damn, that whiskey is insanely good. Shit. Buffalo Trace, beautiful. Let's start going. Oh, here's Jake. Hey, Reaper, what's better, Tom Ford or LV? Saying LV. Tom Ford. You're gonna get sick of Tom Ford. I was gonna do a stream today about Tom Ford of why you shouldn't buy Tom Ford. LV, Louis Vuitton scents. Louis Vuitton scents are better. Louis Vuitton scents are better than. Louis Vuitton scents are better than Tom Ford. All right, Tom Ford. Honestly, Tom Ford. Tom Ford is honestly, it gets too. It gets too strong over time. I personally recommend you Louis Vuitton. All right, let's start transitioning. This is gonna be hard. Let's start transitioning. It's gonna be hard. Let's start doing it. Let's transition into the barbecue. It's gonna be very very hard. So for all of you, are you guys ready? We're gonna go black. We're gonna go black for a little bit. Don't don't leave. We're gonna go black, but we're gonna start cooking. So here we go. Let's do this. Let me know, chat room, if you can hear me. Let me know, chat room, if you can hear me. Some of you probably think, oh, damn, this me is looking messy. Of course. The thing is, you're going to see what I'm going to do to it. We're going to start cooking soon. Shout out to all of you. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat room. Let me know if you can hear me. Don't know if you can hear me. Let me know in the chat room if you can hear me. I need to put one more whiskey on here. What whiskey do I want to put on here? Woof. What whiskey do I want to put on here? Chat room, let me know if you can hear me. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. All it takes is one person. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? Oh, we muted. We muted. There we go. You can hear me. No, you can hear me. Good one. You can hear me now. Yes, you can hear me now. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that like button. We're gonna go. We're gonna go try out. I'm not gonna put that whiskey on here. What am I gonna put on here? I'll put. I'm not putting the 21. Let's put this one. Let's put this one. Jack Daniels. Good. You guys awesome? Okay, for all of you, everything's looking good, but we had to put this on the grill. It is 7:27 currently here in South Florida. I'm drinking Buffalo Trace. And it's official. We have to officially do this. I'll put this aside. Let's start moving this. Over here, yes, yes. Over here, doo-doo is Neil. Doo-doo, big doo-doo. Over here, Pricks. Thank you so much, Pricks. Damn, Neil. I don't know if you guys know who Neil is. Five Banana Sprays, man. Holy shit. He plays video games and he likes to rip ass. He likes to rip ass. We've seen him shart his life away on his live stream. Anyways, for all of you, thank you so much, Pricks. Huge appreciation to the Pricks. And for all of you watching, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Win number one. I don't know if you guys enjoy this more that you don't see my face. I enjoy it. I'm more relaxed. Yes, I'm more relaxed. Anyways, we got to start doing this tri-tip. How long can this take to this tri-tip big piece of meat to cook? It could take a little bit of time. So let's start putting this tri-tip on the grill. This is already seasoned enough, but if I want to put a little bit of more seasoning, we could. If you want to put a little more seasoning, we could. So if you want to, here we go. If you want to, you could do it. You could do it. All right, you could do it if you want to. You see the side? You can put this seasoning last minute if you want to. It's no problem. There we go. Last minute you can put it on here if you want. That's okay. All right. All right, shout out to all of you. Let's start cooking. Let's put this on the grill. And here we go. Okay, somebody says Doodoo says that he likes some rye. If Doodoo knows rye, that's not fine for Naka. Because fine for Naka don't know about rye whiskey. Let's open this up. It's like opening up a brand new booty. It's like opening up a brand new booty. You don't know how stained it is, how dirty it is. Holy shit, gentlemen. You know what I'm talking about. Oof. Here we go. It looks good. Now, do I want to do it the other way around? Do I want to cook it up first? Here, let's put this on here. Do I want to cook it up first? Or do I want to reverse sear it? Well, there's options. Always, always, always options. And I'm not going to reverse sear it on the stream. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cook it up first. And then I'm going to put it far away. Yes, yes, yes. Looks good, looks good. Yes, yes. Okay, so I'm just going to seal in some of the flavors on here by doing what I'm doing. And then I'm going to put it on the far side, and I'm just going to put a little bit of, just a tad bit of wood to smoke this up. So for some of you, if you're watching, charcoal grill, beautiful. It will heat up your meat beautifully. Oof! Cameron, you want to see me? One time. One time. There you go. You can see me. Shout out to all of you. You guys are amazing. I'm cooking this up. And for a lot of you watching, hit that like button. Hit that like if you haven't already. Let's cook this up. Let's make this amazing. Shout out to all of you. Anyways. Bing, bang, boom. Currently, I'm drinking. Shout out to all of you. I'm drinking Buffalo Trace, and it is Monday. Let's drink this up. Jake. We're going to flip it a couple times to log in the flavors. Shout out to all of you. Try tip. Once I start logging in the flavors, we start smoking this up. You're going to see what we're going to do. One main thing is on this stream, you're going to need a meter. Yes, you're going to need a meter. You're going to need a meter. You're going to need a meter. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're logging in the flavors, and then we're going to give it some color on here. I'm going to flip it one more time, and then we're going to put it in the forehand. You're going to see what I'm going to do. On the stream, we'll be using apple wood and cherry wood. Apple wood and cherry wood. But we have to keep this flame high. Got to keep this flame high, and the flame is, honestly, it's pretty damn high. Can't say anything bad about the flame. The flame is officially as high as you could get it. Now we're gonna flip it. You see, I'm just getting on here. Beautiful, real good. Okay, putting 2 pieces of wood. That's good. You saw that? That's good. Okay, we're gonna put this over here. Shout out to all of you, know what's up. 2 pieces of cherry wood. Let's lock it in. Let's lock it in for your boy. 2 pieces of cherry wood. Here's another piece of cherry wood for your boy. There you go. Ooh, I'm going to put this a little bit more back. Lock in for. Lock in. Okay, have that. Have that beautifulness. The cherry wood's going good, right? Good. Now we're going to put a little bit of apple wood. Okay, shout out to all of you know what it is to good in some good apple wood. All right, we're going to put some apple wood on here. Cherry wood and apple wood, it gives it a good mix. You're going to get a good amount of flames. Put this all together. Let's put this right over here. We're going to put it right in the back. It's close. It's close. Not too close, but it's close. There we go. Let's close this up. Use the glove for all of you. You start seeing some of that. You're gonna start seeing some of that. You're gonna start seeing some of that. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, yes. Beautiful. Yes, yes. I'm gonna put this light on here on me. One time talking for all of you. Hey, you can see me? Good. All right. For all of you, don't forget, put the smoke. To put that smoke, put that cherry wood, beautiful cherry wood, the apple. I'm so, dude, look at this. Looking so tall. Hit that cherry wood, hit that apple wood. And don't forget, for all of you ladies, have some patience. Have just a little bit of patience, okay? Have a little patience. It ain't easy to be cool. It ain't easy to be cool. Have a little patience. I'm gonna move this as far open as possible that I can. I don't think I'm gonna drink another. We're gonna drink another whiskey. 93 likes on the stream, Reaper Crew. You know what time it is? We're number one. 93 likes on the stream. 93 likes. Are we gonna officially drink another? If I drink another beer, I'm not drinking any whiskey. If I drink another beer, I'm not drinking any more whiskey. I'm just gonna light up some beer. For the meantime, this is going really good. You can see the smoke, a lot of smoke, a lot of smoke, a ton of smoke. All right, a ton of smoke. Hit that like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. Shout out to all of you. Let's get that meter out. Over here in the chat room, yes, we got a super chat from Jake. I don't even know what that means, Jake. And Jake says in the chat room, he says, as we say in DF, Mexico City, Saca el Palmo. Saca el Palmo. What the hell does that mean? What does that mean, Jake? Jake, I don't know what that means. Saca el Palmo. Palmo, what the hell does that mean? We'll see, we'll see. Point of matter is, just in case some of you want to know, we're going to put this over here. Saga Palmo. I don't know officially what that means. Shout out to all of you. The store officially getting this nice and perfect. So here we go. Here's our meter. All right. That's rare. That's rare 100%. That's rare 100%. Look at that smoke. That's rare 100%. Can't even tell me it's not. That's rare 100%. But we can still officially tell you what it is. I didn't even need to tell you. That's so rare. 100. Got 100. Got 100. Yeah, 100. Let's start spreading this out. Yeah, 100. We're gonna make sure that all this meat gets nice and hot. That's at 100. We're gonna put this over here. That's at 100. Woo! It's good. We gotta make sure that get some time on here. I'm gonna just open this up just a little bit. Just a little bit, we're gonna open it up. For each one of you watching, there you go. The smoke is starting to hit. That means the internal temperature of our meat is officially, I'm going to open this up just a little bit. The internal temperature on our meat is going to start to cook up. We're at 100 on that tri-tip. That tri-tip shouldn't be at 100. It should be at least 115. It's raw. It's raw, that tri-tip. It's raw, that tri-tip. I'm not playing around out here. Not playing around out here. This is really needed. We need to step this up. The heat is finally going. Ooh, it's real hot. Good. Real hot. Am I going to drink any more whiskey on the stream? Currently, right now, we're at 94 likes. We're 6 likes away from 100. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that like button. 6 more likes away from 100. 6 more likes away from 100. Here go 5 more likes away from 100. 5 more likes away from 100 likes. And close that up a little bit. Here we go, 4 more likes. 4 more likes away from 100 likes. Can you be the 100 like on the stream? Hit that like button, tap the screen a couple times if you're watching. Can you be the 100 like? 97, we're 3 away from 100. 3 away from 100. When we get to 100, I think I'm going to pop a beer. When we get to 100, I'm going to pop a beer. When we get to 100 likes, I'm going to pop a beer. On the stream, I'm using the Cowboy brand. It's a good one. Real good. Real good. Somebody took back the like. They don't want me to drink that beer. Woo! All right, somebody hit the like button again. There you go. You can't hit the like button more than once. All right, shout out to all of you. One more like and I'll show you my face. One more. When we get to 100, I'm going to show you my face. I'm going to show you my face. I'm going to show you my face and I'll tell you officially if we got to 100. Which we did, yes. We should have. 2 more. 2 more. Maybe I should be popping that beer on the stream. Popping that beer on the stream. I'll pop that beer on the stream. Let's pump that beer on the stream when we get to 100 likes. One more like. 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 I'll be pumping this for all of you live. 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 Hit that like button. 2 more likes away from 100. Today's streams, we got $65 on Super Chats. $65 on Super Chats. Jake, I see you, Jake. Here we go. Let's look it down. Let's look it down. One time. Let's look it down. Ooh, this is getting real hot real quick. Real hot real quick. Real hot real quick. Real hot real quick. I'll put that over there. Real hot real quick. We gotta check the temp. Just one time. I don't gotta check the temp too much. The temp shouldn't be. We got 100 likes. I'm gonna pop open the bottle real quick. Yeah, the temp. We still need to get that temp up. That temp needs to go up higher. I'm not gonna be eating raw meat. I'm not eating raw meat tonight, baby. Medium rare only. Medium rare. All right, let's close up. So for some of you, we hit the 100 lock. We hit the 100 lock. So let's pop something. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to all of you. Is it finally time for me to pop something? Of course. So for some of you, yes, this view isn't too good. But we're gonna be popping open this. Yes, we're gonna be popping open this. And for some of you, yes, I'm pretty tall. Point of the matter is, we're gonna pop open this. Yes, Jalisco. Let's flip this up and let's pop this open. You guys know, if you're watching, here we go. This pop is open. Damn, there's a lot of smoke. There's a lot of smoke. There's a lot of smoke. Here we go. We're going to drink this up. This is going to be the last drink of the day. A straight Jalisco. Insane. The smoke on here on this barbecue is getting really insane. What I'm going to do is, I don't want a lot of that. Don't want a lot of that smoke on my meat. But we can easily say, for all of you, sometimes it's what it is. Let's flip it one time. And let's, I only want to flip it one time. I'm going to take some of this wood out of the way. This wood needs to chill the hell out. I'm going to take that wood out of the way. Matter of fact, I just take this off the damn barbecue. Close the bottom grill. Close the vent to the bottom. Let's close that vent to the bottom. 101 likes. Thank you so much for the 101 likes. Close the vent to the bottom. There's a vent to the bottom of the head open. Let's close that up. And now officially, we should be good to go. All right, we should be good to go. We're going to check our temp any minute, okay? We're going to check our temp any minute. Yes, this is beaming. This is beaming. It's beaming. It's beaming. Don't worry. Make sure this doesn't get over smoked for some of you watching. That's not going to get over smoked. Let's start checking our temperature. Here we go. Let's check our temperature. Should it be good? Should it be better? Should it be good? Should it be better? Should it be good? Should it be better? 120. 120. It's going higher. It's going higher. 120. 125. Okay, just a little bit more. A little bit more. 120, 125. They go 120, 20. We're not trying to get 25. Let me just show you. This doesn't matter, okay? What matters is the inside. Okay, the inside of the grill is what matters. You see this? We're gonna put this away from the flames. Forget about the flames. We'll put it away from the flames. We're gonna close the top vent. Top vent is closed. Bottom vent is closed. Now officially we're gonna cook this up to about 130 something. 130 something. Shout out to all of you that hit the like button. You're learning how I'm cooking. This is actually not reverse sear. Reverse sear would be putting this far away from the charcoal. I did the opposite. I locked in those flavors, and now I'm tuning in to my meats, my tri-tip, to try to raise the temperature inside to at least 133 to 135 to get medium rare. And I don't like Bluetooth digital. I like to use the old school style of using it, and this is what I like to use. Yes, hit that like button. Shout out to all of you. I'm drinking Jalisco. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit those up. Now our temperature can spike up real hard on that meat. So be careful. Okay, be careful. That meat can spike up no time. In no time, that meat can spike up. So be careful very much. You see how beautiful it looks? Doesn't mean that it can't spike up. It could spike up. So be careful with that one. All right, be careful. All right. So far, so good. Just a little bit more temperature-wise. Hit that like button. We have a lot of people watching. You guys are amazing. Don't forget to hit the like button at Straight Jalisco. This is a fantastic beer. Refreshing, real good. Let's check that one more time. Over here, Lamar. Thank you so much, Lamar, for the appreciation. Shout out to Lamar 1020. We're going to take us off in about 40 seconds, all right? 40 seconds, we're going to take us off. Shout out to all of you. 40 seconds, we're going to take us off. I dropped the whiskey on the floor. Thank God it fell on the mat. I dropped the whiskey on the floor. Thank God it fell on the mat. Here we go. We're about to take this off. Couple minutes left. Couple minutes left. We're going to take us off. Let's drink us up. Cheers, all of you. Estrella Jalisco. Let's take this doozy out. Should be good to go. Let's take his doozy off. We're gonna open that real quick. Get that nice and cooked up. We good? Yes, we good. 133 in the middle, and the side should be almost medium. The middle should be medium rare. We should be good. We good. All right, we good. Here we go. So pops open. Hey guys, good to go. Good to go. Over here, good to go. We got a super chat. Ooh, look at that. Good to go. Ooh. All right, we're going to close this up. Before we close it up, I want to actually reuse some of these charcoals. So I'll be putting on the far end. There goes good. In the chat room, Jake. I'm going to read the super chat right now, Jake. Okay, it's good to go. The grill, bottom side of the Weber should be officially closed. To turn off a grill that has charcoal, you want to close out everything. All right, you want to close out everything. Good to go. That's closed up. Over here, let me read the super chat of Jake. Jake says in the chat room, thank you so much, Jake. Indo and Dos Equis way better. I don't think Dos Equis is better. As a matter of fact, Corona Familiar is fantastic. And if you want a beer, and if everybody says Tecate, by the way, these are the charcoals. Yes, those are the charcoals. Tecate sucks. Holy shit. Tecate's of the West. Victoria, there's a beer that's called Victoria. I personally don't like it. If I had it with tacos, maybe. Do I want to officially make this a little bit more cooked up here on the side? Maybe I might cook this up a little bit more. The point of the matter is, for all of you watching, medium rare for all of you. Medium rare, I'm going to just show you. Medium rare. Oof. It's spiking. Medium rare, let me show you. Medium rare. We should be at 130 something, 135. 135 on stream. Shout out to all of you. We should be 135. 135. It's 140, then we're still good. We're 130, peaking at 130 on here. On this side, we should be a little bit stronger. There you go. It should be a little bit stronger on this side. Over here should be very rare. I should officially put this back on the grill. I don't have time. I can put this back on the grill. Point of the matter is we're aiming for 130 something. 130 something. And it did peak out over here at 130 something. There we go. We're picking up. We're picking up. 130, 131. 131, 131. For all of you watching, we're going to end the stream very, very soon. You guys are ready to saying goodnight. How many of you are ready to say goodnight? Holy crap. It's like you guys know. Shout out to all of you. It's like you guys know. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that like button. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic stream. The juices are flowing. They're flowing real hard. For all of you watching, thank you everybody for tuning into the stream. Fantastic stream. We had a fun time. Thank you everybody for tuning into the stream. Huge shout outs to the members. There you go, 130 something, 135, 130 something. Huge shout outs to the members. Welcome to the membership club. Thank you everybody for tuning into the stream. For all of you watching, Jake, thank you so much. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Huge shout-outs to the USA. Huge shout-outs to the U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force. Battling the aliens over there in the moon. You guys are awesome. And for all of you, am I going to show you how to cut this? I might show you in the Instagram. Go check out Instagram on the short video. Check out how I eat this. Check out the post that I will be posting up today. For all of you watching, use one of these. It's going to save you so much time, so much effort. You guys are awesome. For all of you, try tip. Is it good? I'll tell you right now. Is it good? Look at the juices. Here we go. Let me tell you. That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculously good. You guys are awesome. For all of you watching, Lamar, I see you. Thank you so much for being a member. Jake, thank you so much for being a member. Members. Get that membership. Hit that like button. You guys are amazing. And for all of you, don't forget to subscribe. Don't lose this channel. In the corner, don't lose this channel. You guys are awesome. Shout out to all of you. It's time for me to get the hell up out of here. You guys are awesome. I'll see you all soon. Check out how I season this one. And for all of you watching, Reaper Crew, I'm out of here. I'm signing out. It's Monday. Hit that like button and subscribe. It's Monday. Hit that like button and subscribe. You guys are awesome. Time for me to get the hell up out of here. Reaper officially signing out.